Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and this is Transport Fever, the Square England Let's Play series. We're stuck here, paused for a particularly good reason, and that I want to change this train. It actually was on my list to do last episode, but I never quite got round to it, so I thought, well, I put another couple of train mods in here, so let's see if we can find something to replace it with. This is we're actually in Whitchurch. And this is the Falmouth to Whitchurch line, Falmouth being all the way over there. If we actually look at Falmouth, which I think is my one and only underground station, a properly underground station in this game. So there's 119 passengers there. The train carries 84. Here in Whitchurch, how many are waiting? 157. So yeah, we could do with a good few more passengers on there, I think. And the train itself travels at 87 miles an hour, so it'd be nice. It's not a huge route, but it is travelling a fair distance, I think. In fact, it is quite a distance from there to there. So let's see what we can find to replace it with. Just wait for the depot to come up. It's the first time I've opened it in this game, I think. Multiple units. We like playing with those these days. And it was a couple of those I actually added to the game just before we started. So anything particularly sexy and new? Ooh, Eurostars. 102, 186. That is quite fast. Is that what we want to go along that route? Yeah, I'm not sure the route really warrants that. What about these proper... I mean, this is supposed to be Square England, so perhaps a British train might be good. 95 at 100. That's not bad, actually. Oh, these are different liveries for the different companies. Why is that one... Oh, right, they are slightly different power. It looks like... Yeah, I don't know what these initials stand for. So, drive multiple... I've no idea. So, probably that stands for different train configuration. There's obviously more engine in this one, which is why it costs a bit more. But they both carry... They go to 100 and carry 95. Is that going to be sufficient? It might be. What's this? All the stuff. The Statler Flirt. There's a lot of these on the workshop because they are kind of a sexy looking train. 134, 99 miles an hour. That's worth a look, perhaps. These are slightly shorter versions of the other ones we had. What's this? 139, 124. Well, that is quite expensive. These we're getting into slow now. 458. Blinking heck, no, that's far too many people. Oh, there's the autosave. Just hold on for a moment. Thank you. These, nice passenger numbers, but they're going a bit slow. What's a Taiwanese train? 156. It's a bit slower. I don't really want to go slower than 87. 94. I'm not sure that's enough of an increment in passenger numbers. These Renfe ones. These are the French National Railway Company. Actually, that looks quite good. It is fast, 137, 114. That's a nice... compared to... This is a lot cheaper. The route is quite profitable. It certainly is. Now, I'm going to stick... Yeah, I'm going to stick the British train on there, I think. There's 377. Again, as with all these mods, I will put a link to them on the Steam Workshop in the description. And, of course, they should already, in fact, be added to my Steam collection. Again, a link to which is in the description below this video. Let's put that on there, then. So that's an increment of over 10 passengers per train, and it's going faster, so it might pick up more. But again, that might prompt more people to take the train. So there we go. Let's replace you all now. 16 million. I can afford that. 2.5 billion in the bank balance. Right. So if we go to this train here, if I click the mouse in the right place, there he goes. We should see you switching over. There he goes. Oh yes, there's a proper British looking train. Which Southeastern? Oh, not our most reliable train network. They have had a recent history of appalling service, to be honest. Missed cancelled trains, delays, all sorts of chaos on the rail. No I should have checked. Where does this route go? It doesn't go anywhere because there's no electricity. Oh, dog nabbit. I think it goes along the coastline here. Right. Okay, a little bit of electrical upgradation. That's not a word, but let's pretend. Let's put you on there. It's not the most exciting start to an episode, is it? But there you are. We've seen a train which is going to be exciting. Ready to be deployed. So where's this? So you're going through there. It passes through one of the goods hubs. Yeah, I've got that lined up properly. Yeah, all looking good. Ah, right, the yellow's come back. Excellent. And I think the station should already be electrified. Just check that. Catenary, yes. Wooden tracks, no. Put high speed in there. Wooden tracks. Yeah. That might be a result of some of the rail mods that I've installed. They do sometimes affect the nature of the default tracks you might get in stations. Okay, I think that's all electric. Let's get back up here. So we'll start and stop you. What do you mean no path still? Really? Really? He's starting to annoy me now. That's all looking green. Green through there. Green through there. Oh, green. I think that should be okay. They're going straight through. Yeah, it's definitely green. Is the issue here? So that is an electric station, isn't it, as well? Falmouth. Falmouth. We just looked at Falmouth. Whitchurch. Isn't quite concrete. No. I'll put modern track in there. I hadn't expected it to be quite such a frustrating start to the episode. This is. Okay. Ah, good. Right, he's on the move. Excellent. Right, now what I was wondering here, yes. I think this train uses the feature that Urban Games added in the last performance patch. which is reversible light. So the train itself, the locomotive, doesn't flip round in stations to go back in the other direction. The driver walked from one end of the train to the other, and the lights change. So you get headlights at the front end, and you have the red lights at the back, and they just switch over. Excellent. Right, so that's one train sorted out. Another one I was looking at to deal with was Bristol food. As you see, we've got a lot of food coming up here, waiting, and most of it is waiting to go to Bristol food. But we've only got one vehicle on there, so I think we're going to need two. What can you tell me about train 61? 130, it goes at 95. And Bristol is quite a long way away. How long is that train? 201 yards. Of course, the stations are measured in metres, but that's just an annoying feature. That's a long one, 320. And where it comes from, which is the little food factory in the hills here. I think you're quite a long station as well, aren't you? Oh yes, there you are. Oh, sorry, what am I thinking? I'm looking at this here. 320, yes, so we can handle long trains. That's not a problem. Right, so I've got lots of new locomotives. I'm not sure, is that a new, I think it's a new tram, isn't it? We may not be looking at those today, but there you go. So we can go up to 300 yards on this. Okay, so let's. We need a new wagon on this route, new train on this route. Now, the problem we have is our depot. Our nearest depot is here by the hub. I think. Yeah. Yes, it is. It takes a little organising getting the trains up there, but what the heck? Let's go for it. So, we want, that's it, isn't it, I think? The main depot. What sort of train are you, or locomotive are you? Oh, you're a BR47, excellent. A little bit of diesel, I imagine. And, okay, where are you? No, you're 37. You're a 58. Where's there's a 47. And I think let's just go up and have a closer look at it. Yeah, you're the dark green one, that's you there. Excellent. And carrying 10 wagons, you've got good performance. Yep, I'm not sure you could take many more wagons and retain the same level of oomph. Is that a technical term? Okay, so freight wagons. We've got containers now. Right, so we were using the HBI goods wagon. Surely that's... oh no, it's still there. That's 13 at 99. You're 13, but at 75. We only carry fuel. What liquid stuffs? Nope. Are we still going to be... Yeah, goods don't like travelling fast, do they? They're all 75. Or 62. Oh dear. So we're still going to be using you. You're only 30 odd years old. But a good design never goes out of date. So we will stick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, still good. I think, yeah, 12. Yeah, we'll take 12. That's fine. And can we put you on? Bristol Food Bulk? No. So what we need to do, I think, is get you on to the Falmouth Machinery line or something like that. What's that line called? It goes up from the hub up here. Machinery Bulk. If I put you on there, I just need to remember, that's it, to switch you once you get onto that track going in that direction. And what we'll do is we will replace this train as well with add another couple of wagons on the end of that one. So that was a diesel loco, and here was a green 47, and we had 12 here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish. Yep, that's it. So yes, we will replace you once you get to the station. Excellent. Right. Where's that train? It is a very slow, circuitous route. Now, when I was preparing for this episode, I was looking around because I knew that I wanted to deal with Bristol Food and that Falmouth Whitchurch line. And then I discovered something which made me feel ridiculously embarrassed. Sometimes I really am an embarrassment to myself. If you've been a regular watcher of the series, you may have noticed 3 episodes ago, I think it was episode 57, I built this goods station up here to make use of the vast number of planks, where are they, that are being sawn and dumped here at the hub, and also to sort of promote steel production as well. And I said at the end of that episode, we're about to turn over the year, so I won't put a train on this route just yet. We'll wait to see what exciting new locomotives and options we have available to us when the year comes around. And then for the next 2 episodes, I completely forget what I decided to do. Yeah, it's a problem I have, because A, I've got an inadequate memory for things that I want to remember from recent weeks, and because I don't play this particular game on that regular a basis. I sort of play it once a week, whatever, as part of this recording session. So it's easy for me to forget what I planned to do a week, 2 weeks ago. And that's exactly what I did. So what we're going to do is put a goods line on there. Because it's not flashing at the moment, but one thing that flashes quite a lot, and oh, hang on, where's that train? That flashes quite a lot, and you will have seen it before, is the sawmill and the steel mill here occasionally flash saying, you're not shipping enough of our materials, which is true. So this goods route was supposed to take care of that. Now, can I put you onto the Bristol Food? I can. Right. So he's going to go off in that direction. Now, if I've got the sound up if I've got the sound turned up appropriately, you can hear the magnificent grunting of this diesel 47. And I love the clacking on the tracks. Just wondering how much that will be improved in the upcoming Transport Fever 2. If you've not seen it, take a check out my announcement reaction video from a couple of weeks ago, where I go through the trailer and all the screenshots they'd released at the end of last month. There's a lot of good stuff coming in the new game. Right, well, I was going to come back down here to this depot, wasn't I? We need to get goods delivered from that new goods station, factory, not you, but you. So, and I dare say that line, these are all diesel still, aren't they? Yeah, they're not electrified. So what are we going to stick on there? Have we got some really good, powerful new diesels coming on our way? 2000. That, oh, Yep, they're flashing again now. Right, I'm dealing with you shortly. Hang on, don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Now that's a nice, that's a much, actually that's not bad actually. It's a fair power rating and it goes 80 miles an hour. Oh yeah, the 47s aren't quite so, well these are quite powerful. Yeah, that could do, couldn't it? Rail Freight Grey. It's an old loco. It'd be nice to use a new one. A newer loco. If we can. But these new ones here, 2000, I mean, I could double head. I suppose if I wanted to. But you know, I'm tempted not to. Is there anything in the electrics? Oh, that's much more powerful. Do we need to start introducing electricity to all those lines as well? Not quite sure what a fake's doing in there. I think maybe that's if you're just putting up a sort of a marshalling yard or something like that. You're detailing your stations. You might drop that in there, perhaps. I'm not sure. As opposed to an asset, you could just plonk. Oh, let's do it. Let's use this one, which means we're going to need to electrify. Now you travel at 87, so you don't need to be the fastest thing on however many wheels you've got. And we're going to be carrying steel and planks up there and bringing back goods. So planks, you're not taking tools. Steel planks, you can bring goods back. You travel at 25. 75, not 25, silly man. Likewise you guys. They only carry 12 as well. Oh, we could use the naffy. Have I not got any more containers in here? I know I've got the container wagon mods in the American series, the One Hub, but maybe not in here, unless they're not released yet. I'm only in 2001. No. The American series hasn't quite reached 2001 yet. Maybe they're American wagons specifically, which is why I've not added them in here. I am being that distinctive, European as opposed to American. I'm going to use the naffy. It's a bit of a cheat, but it carries everything. It carries 14, and it goes quite fast. It goes too fast, though. It goes faster than the... That's 156, as opposed to... That's 96.5. Yeah, we'll use the Hibbins, I think. 1986. Got a slightly newer one. What's our latest Hibbins? Whatever they're called. Does that word mean something in whichever language that is? Steel planks. You bring back goods. Go for it. 10, I think. Let's just check how. Ooh. Yeah, this is a very powerful locomotive, isn't it? So we've got 9. We'll put 12 on there. See how that goes. We'll clone it because we want more than one on there. Okay, right. I'm just going to pause it for a second because we're going to need to electrify. Is this depot electric? Oh, I'm not sure if this does allow electric. It's allowed me to buy the train. That's interesting. Oh. Right, we may be stuck here. Right, let's get you out. We'll put electric all the way into the station from the depots. Right, now the station has turned electric, which it does automatically, I think, when you use the electrification upgrade option. Right, so how are we doing? That looks catenarid, yes. Okay. Job done. Now the question is, will the depot release the trains? Bristol good bulk? No. Oh, that's annoying because I really like this depot. That is annoying. Okay, we're going to have to sell the trains. It doesn't look like I can. Let's just have a look at that depot again, see if it's possible to electrify it. No, it's obviously a very old-fashioned depot. Well, it's time to say goodbye. You've been here for a very long time indeed, so that's it. The days are over. Let's smooth that out, shall we? Okay, let's find a station, a train depot. Oh, this is a monster of a thing, isn't it? Number of roads. I think that's probably a translation issue. It actually means tracks. I wonder if that's 3 depots. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, you've got to put you there, haven't I? It is. Excellent. And you're... you're all depot. Oh, you're all depot 3. Okay, let's just rename you for a moment then. We'll call you, assuming I can type correctly, the Goods Hub Depots. Right, can we buy those trains again? Can I find them? The cargo, the freight. Which one did we go for? I think it was this one, wasn't it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, something like that. There we go. And we will duplicate you. Can we set you all? Yes, we can. He's coming out very, very slowly. Should we speed the game up a little bit? I might rework this this layout here just to make use of the fact that I've now got 3 depots, I think. Yeah, I have. So I could rename this one as... Oops. No, don't screenshot it. Depot 1. Depot 2 and Depot 3 when I get around to it. That's a reasonable length. Oh, and you're going into the right platform already. So are you going... No, he's not going to pick stuff up just yet, is he? No. What we could do is say here on the goods hub. We'll fill up. We'll only wait a minute though. Just using that to help sort of space out the trains and encourage the hub here to actually put goods on that station. So that should bring goods back to here. We may then have to rework some of our other freight routes to ensure that we can ship goods out to wherever they're needed. Okay, that's splendid. How are we doing? Moving along very nicely. Can only reach a maximum of 75 miles an hour, because that's due to the wagons. Ooh, nice new buses. Do you know what I think of when I see those buses? I think megabus routes. I do. Shinkansens. Oh my goodness. Right. Let's see. Do I have any lines that need age replacements? Ooh, the Falmouth Circle. Look at that. 25 years old. How long do your buses last? That's quite impressive. Let's have a look at you guys. Some vehicles I wanted to look at. What are you? Do? So, ooh, that is only a bit of a circle, isn't it? Yeah, I don't think... There's not a vast number of... Oh, there is there. Well, no, they're the megabuses, lots of people waiting. That's obviously one of the joining stops. So, are there any other routes in Falmouth? No, that's the only bus route. Well, that does seem... So you leave things for a while and the town just grows and grows and grows, and you have no idea how inadequate your bus routes become. What we might do is add in a second bus route here to take care of this growth in residential area, because I think the yellow route is covering reasonably well the industrial and the commercial zones. Yeah. Are you actually losing money mostly? Could be because the vehicles are quite old. So what replacement choices do we have? You're a man, SLL. SLL? There you are. Right. So which one? You're carrying 16 at a speed of 50. 64 people? Oh, I don't know about that. that is an intercity kind of speed. Kind of speed and capacity. That's more like it, but I don't think Falmouth warrants that. Now, you guys are quite interesting. 25 at 45. It's a bit slower, but carries more people. And is 65k a year, so it's a bit more expensive. Yeah, these aren't. That's kind of equivalent, isn't it? I think we'll use something new. It's bigger and faster. We'll use the Volvo 5000. There you go. And we will replace all of you now. Let's have a check on our train. Obviously carrying nothing back. Where's the other train? Ah, you're on your way up there. Did you pick anything up? No. So let's just watch him. How close is he? Oh, he's still some way off from the hub. Is there anything waiting for him? Bristol, yes there is. We have got steel and planks waiting. Okay, so once that kicks off, once this first delivery is made, then I think we're in with a chance of making money and stopping those red flashing lights, which would be cool. Right, I'm going to leave it like that for the moment because he's going to wait for deliveries. Vehicle 70. Plymouth Stone. Ooh, right, we'll deal with you. I was looking at Falmouth though, wasn't I? I'm going to pause that for a second because I like to think, and the noise of traffic and stuff, I'm afraid, does interfere with my thinking process. Right, now what I often do, as you may have seen in other cities and other videos, I like to separate out the bus routes which go to the station, which connect mostly the industrial and commercial zones, and the local residential areas, which just sort of ferry people into the local industrial residential zones, but make sure they connect with the other bus route which connects to the station. So I think that's what we'll do here. So what have we got? Let's get some bus stops in. Ooh, that's a very modern, sexy looking bus stop, isn't it? Year 2000. No, that's too sexy. That is far too sexy for Falmouth. Right, keep zoom, not good. I think we've got fairly old-fashioned traditional bus stops here, so we might improve them slightly. That's a good one, isn't it? I like that. These German ones really appeal to me. They're simple, but effective and stylish. We're not putting a toll gate in here. We're not on a motorway, and these ones are too big to sit along a road. Yes, they are. Okay, we'll just use ordinary bus stops, I think, for the most part. Yes, for the most part we'll use ordinary bus stops, I think. Now we're going to use that one. We will put you where the train station is there. So if we put bus stop in here, I'll do both sides of the road just in case I need to have them going both directions. We'll just change which side of the road they stop at. Out here. Out there. We could do like stop. I've got one there. Don't really want to have them stopping along here because that interferes with the other traffic, the megabus route, and also the goods delivery. What we could do, can we enhance that road? 4-lane, bus lane. That's what we'll do. And it can then I think Falmouth Circle, yeah, it does go in both directions. Slightly annoying. It would be nice if I could just stop on one side. Have this new route stop on one side of that stop, but it's not going to do that. they just get in the way of each other. So we have you come down there, and what's that stop there? George Street, nothing waiting. So we're not using that stop, so we could come down here, go around there, and somehow get up there. No, I would like to actually, I think, stop down here first. Yeah, let's do that. We could stop up there as well. There's no harm having stops close to each other. It encourages people to use your routes rather than walking, even for short distances, which is good. Actually, I'm just wondering if we want to... No, we won't. I was just thinking, we've got a large space there, which we're not, which is covered. We don't have bus routes within that little development space. We'll leave that empty for the moment, I think, and we'll go close-ish to the train station by stopping here as well. It's not much of a route, is it? I'm just thinking if we could go up here as well. Can I improve that bit of road? Yeah. And then we'll send you up to the highway, the outer circular ring road, whatever you want to call it. And another bus stop. So going up there. Come up there. Yeah, I'm not entirely happy with that route, but we'll use it anyway. So this will be a greenish colour. Falmouth residential. Almost spelt. Resi, yeah, more or less, I think. So if we start you there, to there, go around there, to there, here, here, and there. And then, do we go around the other direction? Counterclockwise? No, let's leave it at that, I think. We'll leave it at that. So what vehicles are we going to put on there? Where's my depot? There it is. Should we use the same bus? Or a slightly smaller one? Or older one? We'll use this NAW. Just because we can. We'll put 4 on there. Put you all on the Falmouth Residential. And you colour the vehicles likewise. I really don't like the way they changed this. So you can't actually tell what colour is currently applied when you're on the vehicles, when you're on the line or route screen. There's no indication there which of those greens I've chosen. It's just hopefully my eyes are good enough that I can tell. Okay. Oh, you're Plymouth Stone. Okay, we'll get to Plymouth Stone shortly. How's our new goods train route doing? Where's the other train? You're coming back. Okay, so let's send you back up, just partially filled. Well, that should get production going at the goods factory, and then that should prompt everything else, hopefully. get into action. Okay, Plymouth. Let's have a quick look at you. I love this old route. Ooh, that is good. Yeah, it's a bit unbalanced again here, isn't it? And because I've been using the NAFI wagons, it transports any goods it likes to any other freight station in the hope that they will get delivered onwards from there. It's quite amazing how the game determines where demand is to be found. Actually, the construction materials are fairly evenly balanced. They're not too out of step as they were when we first set this station up. Anyway, we want to replace these old wagons. So what are you? A 4X tipper carrying 28 at 50. So what can we replace you with? 36 at 56. That's faster and carrying more. Do we have anything else which carries huge quantities of stone? Eddie Stobart? You could, but I'm not sure you'll be in a covered wagon. Ooh, the Renault Megane, that's a new one. 20 at 75. No, it's not carrying enough, is it? That's the problem. Faster, which is good. I quite like the idea of the Man, which is a sort of a modest upgrade. Actually, it's quite significant from 28 to 36. Let's do that. And change that to just stone. And replace you now. These very rusty looking vehicles. 20 odd years old. Whoops, where did the mouse go then? Oh, it's a shiny looking wagon. That looks good. Excellent. So how does he look when he's actually... Oh, it doesn't look as long. Obviously the stone is packed in there more densely, which is the thing that's going on there. Okay, anything else we need to look at while we're looking at this? Ooh, the farm produce line. That was our very first goods line, if I remember correctly, all those years ago. Finances. Still making a very healthy profit. Got 4 trains on there. Travelling at up to 87 miles an hour. Can we replace you? What wagons are those? That's the same good wagon HBI. Okay. Now the problem with this one is I think the length of this station here, which is only 160. I mean, you can run trains which are significantly longer than the station, and it doesn't affect the performance or their functionality in the game, but it just looks unsightly. So I'm going to try and avoid that if I can. So you're a class 2 and 8. You're a stalwart of our freight routes, I think, aren't you? But let's get away from you. There you are, you see. You're good at that. So 2500 kilowatts of power. We're looking for something the same sort of power ratio. Now the 58 will do nicely. It doesn't go as fast. It's a good deal more powerful. But I want, if we can keep it as fast, I think, because the price you get for the cargo is based on the maximum speed of the trains on the route. Whether they actually achieve that speed or not is another matter. The class 246, 99. You're only 2,000 though. Then again, you might be able to do it. You might be able to. Yeah, everything else is fairly slow in comparison. I suppose I could put 2 of these on. Oh, we've got a new train coming in. Will that work? Oh, it's a transporter. That's good. Little white vans. Right, I have to pause this. Oh, there's too many. He's right. We'll see how many of those we can use in the next episode. If I remember, of course. Okay, so let's check this again. So, have we got... they're all going to be diesel, electrics, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, bother. Right. They are. They're all electrics. Well, I could electrify the rail. We have done that elsewhere, haven't we? And it seems to be the way we're going. No! I could like some diesels. Right, we're definitely going to use diesels. And I was thinking of double heading on the 37. Right. Actually, top and tail? No, I don't want to do that. We'll do it this way around. Again, I'm not quite sure what the significance of whichever way you run the train, top and tail or double head, if they mean different things. This is what I mean by double head. The two locomotives at one end of the train. Top and tail is one locomotive at either end, whatever the actual technical terms are. That is a bit longer than the stations, perhaps. We shall see. Anyway, let's get you replaced. So we should... Are we going to replace... No, you're not replaced yet. You will be, though. Did I replace all? No, that's who it is. Again, that's a mod with a wonderful soundtrack. Wonderful sound effects for the locomotive. It's only mediocre now, but 87 is the same top speed, so as far as the game calculations are concerned, I don't believe that makes any real difference to the price you get for the goods you carry. Where's it going? It's going up here. I'm not going to worry if it's a little bit too long for the station. No. Right, I think we'll bring this episode to a close here. We've we have finally completed a route that I set up several weeks ago, 3 episodes ago. Well, we're not getting... Where's the steel going? Are we getting enough steel coming down from the manufacturing plant? I'm not sure we are. Let's take you off full load, I think. Just to make sure we've got some steel coming in as frequently as possible, so that our other manufacturing processes, the tools and the machines, and also the goods up top, will get something. 3 goods have come in. Well, again, that's quite a nice sound. Is that... Difficult to tell, there's so many trains in here. Which one is it that's making the noise? Right, and again, I think I'll take the wait till full off there. The steel won't be here for a little while, so No worries. Right, so there we are. Yes, thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, would be great if you were to click on that like button. Just give a little tap on the old thumbs up there. And even better though, if you've got any thoughts, suggestions, recommendations, even criticisms of what I'm doing in the game, then just drop a note into the comments box below. That would be awesome. But of course, if you've not already done so, and would find it difficult to believe slightly, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play series. But from me, Ajaxpost, here in Transport Fever at a very busy hub station, I'll see you again soon. But until then, bye bye for now.